The video is so disturbing, it's reportedly been pulled from social media sites, but it still managed to be shared widely across the internet. A young woman broadcasting herself live on Instagram as she drives down the road and raps along with the music. At times, it looks like both of her hands are off the wheel as the driver adjusts the phone to show different angles, including a girl in the back seat and the road she's driving down. But after she moves to show the sign she's making with her hand, CHP Los Banos investigators aren't confirming this video is linked to Friday's fatal crash on Henry Miller Road in Los Banos, but they say they are investigating the possibility. They do confirm at about 6:40 Friday evening, 18-year-old Obdulia Sanchez from Stockton was with her 14-year-old sister Jacqueline Sanchez and another 14-year-old when she started to leave the roadway, overcorrected and crashed. Neither of the 14-year-olds was wearing a seatbelt. Both were ejected, and Jacqueline Sanchez died at the scene. Obdulia is charged with DUI and gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated. Again, authorities have not confirmed this video is linked to the fatal crash, though it is linked to some of the social media accounts of a person with the same name as the suspect. Sanchez is also not charged with using her phone while driving. Still, the video remains as a stark reminder of the dangers of not just driving intoxicated, but distracted driving. CHP Stockton is not investigating the Los Banos crash, but they have an ongoing campaign against DUI and distracted driving, in part because reckless and distracted driving is the leading cause of death for teens.
I think when people have been drinking and they're under the influence of alcohol or drugs or a combination of the two, they may do things they wouldn't normally do, like maybe getting on that phone when they know better.
An 18-year-old Stockton woman is in jail tonight, accused of causing a crash that killed her own sister. Family members say Obdulia Sanchez was on Instagram Live before, during, and after the crash. We do want to warn you, this video, although it is edited, is extremely graphic.
An 18-year-old woman driving while live on Instagram, the horrifying moments leading up to a crash. The CHP says two 14-year-old girls were in the back seat, not wearing seatbelts. The CHP says Obdulia Sanchez was under the influence when she rolled her car over into a barbed wire fence and then a field. The Merced County Sheriff says 14-year-old Jacqueline Sanchez was killed in the crash.
She was in the backseat of the vehicle and allegedly unseatbelted, and upon the vehicle rolling over, it ejected her and killed her.
The video then shows Sanchez outside the car after the crash.
I killed my sister, okay? I know I'm going to jail for life, all right? I understand that. This is the last thing I wanted to happen, okay? All right? I don't care, though. I'm going to hold it down.
Mary Hernandez of Stockton recorded the live stream.
At first, we didn't even want to believe it was real. Like, we were like, oh, no, that's makeup. They're just, I don't know. It was just crazy. And then, so I recorded it and posted it mainly because, like, as someone who uses Snapchat, I see a lot of people driving with their, Snapchats and doing what she was doing. So to me, it was like an eye-opener.
Family members confirmed the video was shot by Obdulia Sanchez. They say the victim, Jacqueline Sanchez of Stockton, was supposed to celebrate her quinceañera Sunday. A 14-year-old girl from Fresno was also in the car and badly injured. Obdulia Sanchez is now in the Merced County Jail for charges of vehicular manslaughter while driving under the influence and DUI.